Hey everyone! I'm so happy. This camera is so good. God bless. So anyways, today I'm gonna be doing. I was looking at my old YouTube videos because I was updating my channel. I did new banner art. I did it myself. I'm really proud, and that's probably gonna be there for like the rest of my YouTube channel because it's like so personalized to me. Um, but I was looking that I made a video a long minute ago saying that I had the rainbow haul and I bought all these plants and I planted them from seedlings and now they're grown. Like they're probably like a couple months old and they're flourishing. They're out here. So I'm going to show you guys all of my plants. I'm going to bring them into the light. Into the light. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Here's one plant already. So you know what? I think I'll start with this plant. This plant is called Love Lies Bleeding, and it's an annual perennial. It has these little red flowers, which if you shake them, they start to throw off their little pollen. But there's no bees near here, no love. You're just gonna droop. I actually am considering making this plant a hanging plant because then it can start drooping over and the flowers can start like coming down and it'll be really cute because I also have a cat through my housemate, Hanzo. Now we love Hanzo in this home. In this home. We love Hanzo. But he likes to eat my plants, so that's not okay. That's not okay. So, that's the first one, Love Lies Bleeding. We really love her. Next is one of my personal favorites. Now, I didn't buy this one through, I didn't grow it from seedling, but I bought it from Robert's Hardware off of Hate. This one's so cute. If you shake it, if you move it, let me see if I can get a little closer. If you touch the leaves, they will close up. Let me see. Maybe I can get another better one. Let's see. Oh, this one that's hanging. Come on, baby. Close up. Close up. I think it's doing it. Okay, well this one closed up. But yeah, this is sensitive mimosa. It is a little shrub that when touched, it closes up. Sorry, the plant dad took over. None of them are closing up. Oh, maybe because it's daylight. And they're like, no. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Well, yeah, so this is sensitive mimosa. I try not to touch her too much, so that's probably why she's not closing up, but that's totally fine. I do not want to rush her. All my plants are my babies, and I want them to be safe. This one I just bought yesterday, so she's new to the family, but this is a corn stalk, and they grow into a little tree. I thought it was a snake plant, but I have this app on my phone called Plant Snap where you can identify what plants you have, and it tells you some information about them, all that jazz. Next, I'm going to go into one of my babes. Now, this one I grew from a seedling. This is sage. And honestly, because of indigenous people have been burning sage and growing their own sage, but because of the fad of, like, people buying bulk sage without knowing where it's sourced from, not ethically sourcing it, it's on the rise of, it's endangered. So I don't want to buy any more white sage. If anything, I will just wait until this one grows into like a little bit more of a tree. And then I'll dry it. It's also culinary, so I can use it. But I honestly, outside of like cocktails that I make at work, like that's the only thing that I know that uses sage. But who knows? The cool thing with plants is that it's a give and take. Next are one of my favorites. And I'm not looking to edit much in this video because it's just such a here it is type video. But this is my marigolds. They're growing so big. And Dia de los Muertos came up recently. And I was a little bummed that they didn't flower yet. But I know they're still going to be beautiful once they do. And you can't rush nature. They also smell really cute. So that's my marigold. I don't know the name of this one, but let me show y'all because it is so cute. So this one has red stems and these bushy green leaves. This one is called Celosia. Celosia, she's jealous. Chief Red Flame. And I got them because I wanted them for Halloween. They look like little red velvet brains. So I'm really excited for this one to flower as well. But, you know, no rush. I just water them and they absorb the sun. You know, this library has tons of sun. Next is my rosemary. Okay. Let me just dump out some of this water. Okay. This rosemary I was a little scared for her at first because she wasn't really growing. Like, she was very slow growing. But I just had patience. And now she's growing. And honestly, like, the sage and my rosemary plants are going to be more for my witchcraft, so I'll definitely utilize them. But I want to give them plenty of time to grow big and tall before I start cutting into them. Just because it's not needed. Let me see. This is another one of my flowers. This is called Black Adder. And they grow into really small red and black little flowers. And right now it's just, you know, bushing out, so I'm giving it time. But yeah, it's really cute. I'm really proud of all these flowers because I live in San Francisco, where it's pretty much cold. I mean, it's been warmer because of climate change and global warming. You know, it shouldn't normally be this warm. But it's been warmer. But, like, they have been doing great. And even that it's been getting colder, they're still doing amazing. This one is called Black Magic. These grow into black kind of dandelion flower. Not dandelion. Daisy, like black daisies, essentially. And so they're growing. It's only 2 right now, and that's all I really need. And then, not last, but second to last, this one is called bunny tails. This is a grass, but it grows into little white fuzzy, like kind of cotton balls almost, but they look like little bunny's tails. So I'm so excited for this one to grow out. And then the last one, I'm going to bring it over. Well, it's a hanging plant. So this is my baby. I was keeping her in my room. So this plant, as well as the sensitive mimosa and the cornstalk, those I keep in my room just because I kept the hanging plant in my room, not anymore because I wanted to move it. But those are more medium light, and I get my window, so this is in east to west window, and my room is shaped north to south window, so I get like medium light and indirect sunlight, which is really good for plants that need medium light. So those are my plants, and I think the last tip that I'll give you is make sure that you're conscious of how much water you're putting into them, and obviously, like, you don't want to overwater them, but what I mean is when you're watering a plant, it drops the water that was in there already, so then you're left with like a little bit of probably like 2 to 3 centimeters full of water. So either have a saucer around it so that way you don't stain your apartment, or if it's a hanging plant, I like to water it and wait a couple seconds because then it starts to drip out the excess water. So have a little bowl ready. So those are my plants. I'm so happy. Like, they've grown. Time has passed. I am better. I am different than I was from before. I am growing. I thought that was a spider on my plant. And these plants are growing with me, and I'm really happy. I love being a plant dad. As you can see, I love plants. So yeah, that was my video. If you are also a plant fan, let me know what your favorite plants are. And I will keep y'all updated if I grow any more, because I am always trying to pick up. I saved this little corn stalk right here from Walgreens. It was so underwatered. It literally started dancing when I picked it up. And now it's home with me, and it's going to grow into a beautiful little tree. And I'm so excited for when they start flowering, because I'm not going to cut them. They're going to be able to flower, wither, die, repeat the process, live their lives. No one is going to bother these plants. And I do love speaking with them, because as an herbal witch, I very much can sense how they feel. And that might seem ludicrous to some, but I very much am also not giving a fuck. My sensitive mimosa, so sensitive. It's so cute, baby. And that's all in the video. Have a great day, everyone.